Credits should be about over now. Mission complete. Kara and Alice died. North and Connor killed each other. Alright, so there are 3 endings and 3 options there. Deviants are outnumbered. Shelter. I don't think I know how that one changes. So that just shows up out of nowhere. At the crossroads. Try to save Simon. Didn't work because I got shot and it just smacked down to that. Sorry, smacked down to this. Throw a grenade. Marcus is badly wounded. North offers her heart. Refuse. Okay, Marcus is badly wounded, so there's 2 other options. Presumably, if North isn't a friend or something. And something else up there. Okay. At the bus terminal is where it started. So, meet a mother, return the tickets. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4 different things to do there that aren't find Adam. Get in Rose's car at the river. Check river temperature, something. Then talk to Rose. Okay, so one of the options leads to something different. House is injured, something didn't happen. Dispose of supplies, that would be... So I have to do both of those. Boat is lightened and dispose of engine to dive. Failure would just lead down to Kara and Alice die immediately. Kara chooses death. So there's a Kara chooses life option. Don't reach Canada on boat. Yeah. Dispose of Luther would probably be that option there. Alright. Extras. Might as well start spending this. And you let him die? What? I didn't see any of that, what it was talking about. And the volume is not actually loud enough for me to hear it. Whatever, I'm just buying stuff. This is gonna take forever. Yeah, whoops. Halfway there. Don't think the points are gonna last though. I don't remember most of these people. These are our stories. Oop, down to 420. And I don't have enough for the rest. Oh well. I got the pigeon. That was the important one. Okay, chapters.
The story chart.
I'm thinking that the what? What was it? Last Chance Connor, Freedom March, Meet Kamsky. Yeah, this is probably the one where stuff is going to be needing to change. Alright. So if I shoot her 2 more times, I can get both those questions, see what the answers are, and then move down to does not shoot Chloe, and that'll probably bring me over to the do not immediately know what whatchamacallit, where Jericho is thing. Alright. Back at it again. This could take a little while. Good thing I'm playing. I got a game of Breakout to waste time with. Oh. The Hostile Hank. Right, needed him to be hostile in order to get the Connor gets shot in the face ending. When was that?
Still immortal, huh, Connor?
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant. We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch. Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
I didn't miss anything here, did I? Nope. Just 2 more questions and then the stuff.
Nice girl.
An RT-600. The first CyberLife android to pass the Turing test.
I didn't ask for her technical specs. I just said she was nice. Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. So you're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Awkward silence.
Elijah will see you now.
Mr. Kamsky?
Alright, come on.
Just a moment, please.
Give me the gun and let me hit the circle button.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
If a war breaks out between humans and deviants, millions could die, Mr. Kamsky. It's quite a serious matter.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here
Not
to talk philosophy.
what
The
I
machines
asked.
you created may be planning a
Or
revolution.
said. Or was talking about
And
in
you can
any way
tell us something
whatsoever.
that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor?
But that does show that the response is the
Whose side
same
are you on?
regardless of what you choose.
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're
Wait, that's what I said the last time. Dang it.
But you. What do you really want?
I believe we're the ones asking the questions.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines
Circle
are
mesh.
capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? Piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
There we go. Took long enough.
Test negative. You choose your investigation over the life of another android, you feel no empathy. I'm a man of my word. Ask one question, and I'll tell you all I know.
Ah, right, yes.
I want to know
RA9.
who RA9 is.
RA9. The Origin. The first android to awaken. A strange phenomenon, like a spontaneous religion. I don't know who RA9 is. I don't even know if it really exists. Maybe it's a messiah. Maybe it's just a myth. But deviants need to believe in something bigger than themselves, even if it's irrational. That's something they have in common with humans. An interesting question, Connor. But maybe not the one you needed to ask. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people? Or stand against your creators? I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils? By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
You put your gun against her head, and you blew her fucking brains out!
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a machine, Lieutenant. What did you think I was?
I thought you...
Okay. $100 talk to Hank because that is 100% required. Back to the main menu. Just need to do it 2 more times, I think. Should probably check through the flowcharts to see if that's after or before Hank shoots Connor in the face.
Accessing the story chart.
Nest, Time to Decide, Let Go, Russian Roulette, Spare Parts, Eden, Pirate Cove, Public Enemy, Midnight Train. Ah, right, yes. Check the flowchart on this one. I think this is where... The bridge. Yeah, this is where he got shot in the face. Okay. So don't have to worry about making sure that Hank stays hostile. Could definitely use a fast forward button.
Still immortal, huh, Connor?
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
Kamsky left Cyberlife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
Okay, so that's the
This guy
default
created
option.
the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of Cyberlife. If anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
Seems like it's gonna be this exact same information regardless of what the option is.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Big old chair.
Nice girl.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century.
Wait, that's what I chose last time. Dang it.
It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
I've already forgotten his son's name. Chad? Oop.
Elijah will see you now.
If I just stay here, does it do the cutscene?
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Okay, I can't examine anything once that starts up. What if I just wait here? Oh, nope, you just don't progress with anything unless I'm in here. And the door's closed. Dang it. Fine. So you're just getting into those robes completely wet? That can't be comfortable.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
This friggin' guy.
We need to understand how androids become deviants. Do you know anything that could help us?
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning
Okay,
a
that
revolution.
sort of has
Maybe
a
you could tell us something
slight
that would be
relation
helpful,
to what I
or we'll be on
asked.
our way.
What about
Still
you?
not what I asked.
Whose side are you on?
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you. What do you really want?
I'm sorry, but I don't see what you're getting at.
Chloe?
Ah,
sure
so
you're
that
familiar
raised
with the
software
Turing
instability.
Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test.
Mash
Very
the
simple.
circle button.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Since there is
One of the
nothing going
first
on until
intelligent
this
models
happens.
developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know.
00000000000.
But you'll leave here without having learned anything from it.
Ow.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out
What's
of here.
more
fool.
important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine.
Mash, 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 mash.
Endowed with free will.
That's enough.
Machine.
Connor, we're leaving.
How many times must I say this?
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
There we go.
Fuck!
Test negative. You choose your investigation over the life of another android, you feel no empathy.
Alright, so I did Jericho, I did RA9. Now for whatever that last one is.
I'm a man of my word. Ask one question, and I'll tell you all I know.
I want to know how deviancy spreads.
Androids share identification data when they meet another android. An error in this program would quickly spread like a virus and become an epidemic. The virus would remain dormant until an emotional shock occurs. Fear, anger, frustration. And the android becomes deviant. Probably all started with one model, copy error. A 0 instead of a 1. Unless, of course, some kind of spontaneous mutation. That's all I know. An interesting question, Connor. But I doubt my answer will be very helpful to you. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators? I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils? By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
You put your gun against her head, and you blew her fucking brains out!
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a machine, Lieutenant. What did you think I was?
I thought you... I thought... Fuck.
Sheesh, I mean, you shot me in the face yourself. Haha. Final path is almost there. Well, other than this bit. Kamsky test success to go.
Accessing the story chart.
Herp derp. The bridge, the tower, Public Enemy, Midnight Train, Capital Park, meet Kamsky. There we go. Shouldn't have to do this again for a while. What's up, Hank? Back again.
Still immortal, huh, Connor?
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
How did you find Kamsky?
I remember this guy was all over the media when CyberLife first started selling androids. I made a few calls. Here we are. Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Fine, take that chair. You're being far too polite about brushing
Nice
off the
girl.
snow first.
It's not a girl. It's an android that looks like a girl.
I know what it is, Connor. Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Impatient, distant.
I don't know. I'll tell you when I see him.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Elijah will see you now.
Yeah, I guessed.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Guys, gonna take forever. I mean, if nothing else, that's a nice rock.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics.
There's the
Is the desire
finally
to be free a contagious disease?
question
Listen,
or
I didn't come here to talk
statement that
philosophy. The
prompts
machines
the
you created
response
may
and
be
actually
planning a
has it make
revolution.
sense.
Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
It's not about me, Mr. Kamsky. All I want is to solve this case.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you, what do you really want?
What I want is not important.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul?
Hey, it's a gun. Now just 5 more minutes until I can actually press a button.
It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of
more
your pool.
important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine,
I've killed enough deviants to know where I'm going.
or a living being, endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger,
Connor! Don't!
and I'll tell you what you want to know.
There we go.
Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You preferred to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
It was a test. There was an A/B
No war is
response.
You'll have
I
to
could
choose
choose
your
whichever.
side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Is he still hostile though? Yep, he's still hostile. Kinship. Flowchart entirely filled out except for Connor not dying. %. Don't shoot her in the face. Alright, don't choose the piano. VR MMO, woo. Alright, what am I missing here? Okay. Look at broken mirror was the only thing. Got it. Okay, so don't share past something else.
I was wondering where you were.
Sup, person face?
I needed to see the daylight.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
yesterday? When we set fire to that place? Ugh. All that chaos, the flames. In that moment, I enjoyed it. The power, the violence. And I hate myself for feeling that way.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
There was nothing to say. I was a house android, a slave. Just like the others. What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
Good.
We all have something we want to forget. But you need to know where you come from to know who you are. North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
He says, completely avoiding talking about his own past.
A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure. One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you.
Okay, do I have an option to not do this? No? Alright, fine then.
I saw your memories. Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you. North.
Check the flowchart, see if that worked. So how do I not share memories?
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. this place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
Okay, flowchart. Convert something that's not a personal android, a security android, or cleaner.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
Ah, it's you, I assume. There we go. Just need your hitbox to turn on.
You're free. You're free.
Okay, haven't missed anything yet.
Come with us.
None of them, so just this one.
You're awake now. You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Markers. We should
Oop.
find a way to block the road.
Or I could continue walking around to these androids and hit buttons. Okay, you're all not androids. That to be converted anyway. These ones over here have yet to be.
You're free now.
And I have to choose not to interfere this time.
Where do you think you're going?
Leave him alone. He's chosen to be free.
Ah, okay. Not intervene, but instead
You're
just
free.
convince. Got it. And now for this part. Oh, wait. Flowchart. Zoom out, zoom in. Be calm with the owner. And then it's a straight shot until do not convert AX400. Which one's AX400?
I need to block the street.
Charge. Whoop. Out of the way, please. Thank you. Stiletto's Edge. Wonder if that's a real store. Ah. Hold. And then left. you out of here. Wait, flowchart. Which one is this? Is it past the... Okay. Start march. Don't convert AX 400. Which one is AX 400? Alright, this one's required, I guess. Dang it. Already passed that. Fine. Guess there was no choice. Had to have blocked that AX4 or carriage drone. Come on. Why do you do these things, camera? Okay, press button, press button. Alright, last time I just ignored the policeman. So this time, I guess I'll raise hands or something.
Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
That one guy who was like half a second too slow.
Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here.
Oh, he's just hacking it at random now.
Hundreds. Thousands.
Okay. Flowchart. Zoom out. Zoom in. There's two things I have yet to do, but I have no idea what those are.
They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know.
No need to change the chant in the middle. Do, 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 do. stand still. Or you could continue walking, I guess.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
I will probably just shoot you in the face then. Alright. I'm all the way over here now. Okay, so leave goes to a different place. Charge goes to that place where I only have lose fight. And then run away goes to there, and that ends, I guess. But there's also a few other places it could go.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's
I did
more
that
of us.
last
We can
time.
take them.
If we attack, it will start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
And dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately or you will all be killed.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're leaving.
Affirmative. On my orders!
Run!
So only Simon liked that. No one else did.
We gotta go.
Some androids escape, and then to ending number, like, 5, I guess. Marcus fled. Well, those are definitely on opposite ends of the spectrum. Marcus runs away. Marcus punches them in the face and shoots them in the face until they die. Talk to Mania. Hold on. Don't think I've checked the flowchart on this area before. Look at Magic Stone, okay. And then that would probably be find the graves. I mean, there's enough of them lying around. Amanda should be at the center if I remember correctly. And there's the graves. Six Connors lined up in a row. Press F to pay respects. Now where is this Amanda? If nothing else, I should be able to see her from the middle. Ah, yes, there she is. What's up, yo?
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. Machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Kamsky was just playing with me. He didn't know anything. I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question pertains to your investigation.
Where does CyberLife stand in all this? What do they really want?
All CyberLife wants is to resolve the situation and keep selling androids.
Why did Kamsky leave CyberLife? What happened?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. Have you experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflicts? Do you feel anything for these deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. You know that. Are you suggesting that I've been compromised?
No. No, of course not.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to CyberLife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over. Hank, what are you doing?
Ah, dang it, he quit again.
Something I should have done a long time ago.
How am I gonna stop that?
Take a few days to think it over. There's no rush.
I thought enough about it. I'm tired of going through the motions. There's nothing keeping me here. Not this case. Not my partner. I don't belong here anymore.
Quit walking so fast, Hank. Ah. I see where you're going for. You didn't see anything. Good one. Take key from Hank's desk. Got it.
Come on, you. Get a move on.
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where you going? Wouldn't you... Hey, asshole, I'm talking to you.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose? Ridiculous. No one would have a password like that.
Other than, say, the current president of the U.S.
Stupid idea. It's not Hankish enough. Absurd. He'd never choose that. I need to think like Hank.
Well,
Obviously.
there's no reason not to track all of them.
Where is Jericho?
Where is Jericho?
The answer's here somewhere. Not much time. Gotta think fast.
Can't do anything with this. Diary. Knife. Smoke bombs. Gun. Marcus. Can't do anything with that. Have to play it, I guess.
Message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
Need a J sound.
Marcus, where are you hiding?
Whoop. The Deviant Leader's speech.
Rupert's diary, but it's useless.
It's useless. And encrypted. And I don't have a corpse for him because I got Marcus murdered instead. Or not Marcus, Connor murdered instead.
The two Tracy's from Eden Club. Were they headed to Jericho? Did they know how to get there?
7:55. I bet the other one has it. Yep. Rip that out of you.
Tracy. Where's Tracy?
Tracy's not far away. I can take you to her. But first, you have to tell me how to find Jericho.
I remember you. We could have escaped. And free. But you killed us. Disconnect me. I'd rather be dead than live without her.
Fragile neck. Ah, the old hold the severed head in front of him trick.
We'll be free. I promise. Tell me where Jericho is. Give me your hand. Tracy? What's happening? Tracy! Tracy!
I've been dreaming about this since the first second I saw you.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how to stop the deviants.
You're off the case. And now, it's gonna be definitive. Fucking androids.
Well then. Bloodhound. Stratford android's body. That leads up to that, and that leads up to that. Body of Carlos android. So I could have gone that route. Perkins arrives. Hank is gone. Frees a prisoner. So that's the only thing I can do if Hank is gone. Gavin yells. Ignore Gavin. Gavin is suspicious. Gavin shoots me in the face. Oh, so Daniel was actually here. Oh, wait, no. That's not Rupert at all. Okay. Okay, Jericho. Win fight, and I guess shoot Gavin in the face on that one. Poke.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Music works, I guess.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right.
A protest in which,
We're
when
almost there.
ordered to disperse, the protesters dispersed and then were shot in the back? Yeah, that would definitely get people on edge.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful. Take care of them.
Or else.
Come on, girls. Better not hang around. You have a bus to catch.
Run, run, run. Run, run away. Software unstable. New Connor. Sent out. So, any android that has the ability to follow those clues has, by necessity, been infected by that handshake virus. Which means that they have the possibility of going deviant, at least.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids weren't doing any harm.
They're conducting raids across the city.
Cops just
Androids
cut
are
them
hanging
down.
all along Woodward
Sheer
Avenue.
carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived and they opened fire.
I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids,
Oof.
American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids. The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cornwall, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third world war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
A new stage has been reached, demonstrating beyond all doubt that these defective machines have become a real danger for American society.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us. Without the courage and
Put you down over here.
How do you feel?
Rag.
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Maybe if we put you inside the barrel, you'd only be hot. Just do this hover hand thing for a little bit. And then stand up.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
And shoot him in the face.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were
There's apparently a couple of things I missed doing the first time around with Marcus, or with Connor. Legs. Where'd you come from?
You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw.
Last time I went the obviously correct path, so this time I'll take the other path.
Also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment.
Yeah.
It is quite possible that the Russian army
That's a very short loop.
with a similar crisis among
Well,
its
kind
own
of.
androids. The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cornwall,
Only thing to do is go here. What's up?
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
It's a long story.
Nope, too long of hair to be Connor.
the time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us. Without the courage and the determination.
Alice.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed.
Alright. Not to be
Getting who you are, to become what someone needs you to be.
distant.
Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Or I could try to figure out what those things are that I'm missing over here. Is there anything actually here? Other than those explosives. No? Hmm.
We've got to do something. We can't just stand
They're
by
just
and let
not
them
a
slaughter
magazine this time? Alright then. What's up?
Kara, is there something wrong?
Alice, down to warm. Luthor, down to neutral. Jericho, down to respected.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
What are we supposed to do? Live like cowards just to survive? We just want to be free. That's a crime?
Your television speech sounded like a declaration of war. Violence only leads to more violence. You reap what you sow.
You keep complaining. What have you done exactly, Josh? At least I fought for us. At least if I die free.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
We have to face them. There's no other choice.
This is insanity.
Get all the guns that you can find. We're going to free Detroit.
I'm on it.
You're making a mistake, Marcus. You won't buy our freedom with blood.
Nah, I'll buy it with bullets.
Humans can't be reasoned with. They're violent, hateful, they're stupid. What do they expect us to do? Shut up and obey?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
Dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
Yeah, no.
We have to get ready. Next few hours will be crucial.
I'll go join the others.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
We are thousands, and you are alone. You kill me, you are not walking out of here alive.
I don't walk out of many places alive.
Don't force me to neutralize you.
We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom, too. You don't have to be their slave anymore. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom.
That's enough!
Have you never wondered who you really are? Whether you're just a machine executing a program or a living being, capable of reason. I think the time has come for you to ask yourself that question. You really don't have to do this. You don't have to obey them anymore. You are alive. You can decide who you want to be. You can be free. It's time to decide.
Nice try, but I'm no deviant.
All right. Should be a QTE. A continuous QTE.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Rats in the maze.
Hey, Carol! They're coming!
The corridor, over there. Follow me. This way.
Oop, flow chart. Okay. So there's no meet Mark. Oh, right. If Marcus is dead, then it goes to the other one. Got it. Stay distant. That brings up to Kara and Alice in the corridor because there's only two 3 other options, and they all lead to end of chapter. So, escape with Luther, already happening. Luther doesn't open door, leads to death. Luther is shot. I don't think there are any actual options here.
This way. There must be an exit.
Wait, where are you going?
Watch out, Kara!
Okay, this way. Thank you.
Come in! Quick!
What are you doing, Kara? They'll kill you.
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Find them and jump in the river. We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus.
I won't be long.
QTEs. Alright, now to make as many choices that are different as possible without dying.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Whoop.
Don't let it get out. If they give you any trouble at all. Affirmative. Welcome.
Or could go away from them, I guess. Even though you could probably just hit him in the back of the head with a gun or something. Neutralize deviant leader.
It's too late, Captain. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not gonna leave you behind. Right, Kara? We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Kara, no.
Then it's mash X. Didn't exactly take much time.
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
Whoop. Hide. Oh no. Alright, I think the choice here is open or don't, and I already did open. Oh, what's this? Wrong way. Ah, okay. So you can continue going the wrong way and get shot a few times. Got it. Android seek shelter, so don't open door. That then goes there. Escape cabin, car flees. Almost reach the breach. Soldiers shoot at the crowd. Or don't almost reach the breach and get arrested. She'll die in here too.
We'll be killed if we open up. No, Kara.
Ah.
There was nothing we could do. You have to go.
Don't shoot. I'm on your side.
With us? Are you a human?
Ah, stick. Can't kill you. Fine.
Please don't kill us.
On your knees, now.
We haven't done anything wrong.
Marcus, you saved us. Go now. Hurry.
Oh, I remember that guy. Or one of his model, at least. Fine. I'll not be seen.
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Stop!
That worked. Actually, it worked better than going on the stairway. Rip. Tear. You are huge, therefore you have huge guts.
Marcus, it's Marcus. Go now. Join the others.
Alright, legit can't go that way. Dang pacifist. And his not murdering all these guys.
Quick, this way. Find North. I'll join you later.
Violence begets more violence. Sheesh.
Way out. We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
Kara! Get up! He's coming! He's coming! He's coming, Kara! He's coming!
Ah. So that's what happens if you don't play dead.
Come on, let's get out of here!
Well, on the plus side, the bullet hole is through the chest and not through the eyeball.
My mission is to neutralize you, and I always accomplish my mission.
and my mission is to save our species. Looks like only one of us can succeed.
Hey, quick time event success.
We'll meet again, Marcus. This isn't over.
Dupe.
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Whoop. X. X. Mash X. Oh. Okay then.
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
Alright, you know what?
Come on, Marcus.
Why did that bring Josh down so far?
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir. The men to evacuate. Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately. It's over, Marcus.
Kara and Alice died in the assault. Marcus fled with his people. So don't intervene brings me down to here. Do not neutralize soldiers goes to 2 different places. One of which can be... that'd be intervene and then fail. Which can be either death or this thing. Do 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Perkins alibi. Neutralize assailant. Resume pursuit. So that'd be the run one, which just leads straight to death. Alright, so what is this route? That'd be go deviant. Got it. Upstairs, something. North, stay distant, goes to that still. Alright. Fail to run. Kara is shot in the leg. Crawl, failure. Alice is shot. Get up. Kara fails to get up. Soldiers close in with question mark. So there's another one that goes to Kara is shot immediately. Then there's 2 that go up here. That goes to there, which is probably shot again. Then it's escape Jericho. Ah, no, because there's die, there's escape, and then there's this one. And Soldier Student Crowd has a potential one that goes to that. And it also has potential for going up to leave Jericho. Alright, well, I think I'll call it there.